Protesting wrestlers Bajrang Punia, Vineshphogat and Sakshi Malik said they were willing to undergo a narco analysis test provided it was monitored by the Supreme Court. This came as a reaction to the Wrestling Federation of India President Brijbhushansharansingh saying he was ready to take a narco test provided Vineshphogat and Bajrang Punia also took it. Basically, both sides want to convey that they are not lying. To know more deeply about this test, the team of NNIS reached MGS Hospital, which is in Punjabi Bagh, Delhi. We asked neurosurgeon Dr. Manish Kumar about what is a narco test.
Narco test is like, as we know, narcotics. It's a type of medicine which is used during the test. So the name goes by that. The medicine which is used is sodium pentothal. It is a barbiturate. Barbiturate, when it was introduced in anesthesia, if you understand a little bit, I will explain you that initially most of the anesthesia was being given by ether. If you remember, you would have heard of it. Then other gases came, and in the meantime, medicines came. Barbiturate was one of the wonder drug. It has many characters similar to other hypnotic medicines. So this barbiturate, sodium pentothal, is basically a sedative. Its purpose is sedation during surgery. Before the surgery is started, before we put the patient on machine to breathe, we start with sodium pentothal so that patient is unconscious. He does not know anything after this. But if the dose is little bit less, or when the effect is waning, at that time people are not fully sedated and they can be hypnotized, in the sense they can be pursued to follow what we are requesting. They submit easily without much hesitation, without much lateral thinking. That is called hypnosis. Okay. So this medicine has two important effects. One is sedation, and at a slightly lesser level, it acts as a hypnotic, under whose effect we can tell the person to do things which we want, and mostly he follows. So narco test is when we give medicine in a sub-sedative dose. He should not become fully unconscious. He should be responsive. He should answer our questions. He should behave as we say. And then we pose questions which, in otherwise conscious condition, he may try to manipulate, he may try to lie, he may try to tell something which he wants to, which is liked by him.
What is the process of a narco test and how accurate is it?
देखो एडवांटेज तो ये है कि मोस्टली इट कैन ब्रिंग अप द ट्रूथ मोस्टली. एक जो ज़रूरी बात प्रोबेबली पीपल शुड नो कि ये ऐसा नहीं है कि समवन विल वॉक इन कि इसका नार्को टेस्ट कर दो और उसका कर दिया जाएगा. नहीं, उसके लिए कोर्ट ऑर्डर की ज़रूरत होती है. कोर्ट हैज़ बैंड दिस प्रोसीजर, so it cannot be done for any walking person. Second thing is that disadvantage is sometimes it may not bring all the truth. Yes, people, if they are ready, if they have planned, if they have done the practice to answer, if they have already thought ki okay, these questions might be asked and I have to answer only this, then probably in their brain the same answer might be stored and that answer only will come out. Still the chance of lying remains. It is not foolproof, it is not 100% accurate.
What happens if a random person walks in and asks for a narco test?
ये तो देखो, जो हमारा कोर्ट है, जो सुप्रीम कोर्ट है, उसने इसको बैन कर रखा है. आवर कोर्ट हैज बैंड इट एंड ओनली इट इज डन ओनली विद द ऑर्डर ऑफ द कोर्ट. वी फॉलो द कोर्ट order, and once it is there, then in the forensic labs, or there are designated there are designated people and designated places where it is done. It cannot be done everywhere.
Can a narco test be done live?
See, it is a very sensible work. It's not like some TV serial or something which can be put live. First thing, most importantly, I told that to do it, we need a court order. Only then it is to be done. Then if it has to be made live, that also court has to order. Yes, if court says we may have to do, or we can do. But I think it is not sensible to say that it should, because see, it's like someone's privacy or his personal things. Make with whatever we apart from this case, let us not discuss one particular case. For anyone, see, if someone is inebriated, if someone is under influence of any anything which can, I will tell you one very important example if you are interested. There was one great freedom fighter called Chandrasekhar Azad. In his childhood, he has burnt his hand while playing with match boxes, and doctor had to treat him, and they wanted to sedate him. He refused to undergo the treatment, saying that if I am sedated, if they give me anesthesia, I may come up with something which I don't want to say. And if at all you want to treat, you treat without anesthesia, without any sedation, or else I don't want the treatment. There was some episode like that. So people, they may not like all those things.
We also asked the neurosurgeon if there are any chances of a person beating the narco test.
Now see, it is like a fight between the medicine and the patient's ability to train his brain. If he could train his brain to answer the questions in that manner only, even during sleep, even during influence of the medicine, he can cheat. See, like usually if we are awake, we behave differently. If someone irritates you in your half sleep, you may get annoyed, or you may respond to the efforts to wake you up in a different way. You may not respond, you may not react that way. Probably if the person is talking to you, or he is trying to provoke you when you are awake. So during influence of this medicine, if they have trained to behave in the same way in which they will respond when they are fully conscious, then probably they will be able to cheat even the narco test. It is there, the examples are there.
And this is what Brijbhushan said earlier about taking the narco test, and also the way Bajrang Punia reacted.
कि नार्को टेस्ट कराने में कोई आपत्ति नहीं है, लेकिन जैसे विनेश फोगाट है, बजरंग पूनिया है, या अन्य वो खिलाड़ी जिन जिन लोगों ने आरोप लगाया है, सबके नार्को टेस्ट कराए जाए। और इस आंदोलन के पीछे षड्यंत्र क्या है, मंशा क्या है, उसको जो है नार्को टेस्ट के द्वारा पता लगाया जाए, और साथ ही साथ मेरा भी नार्को टेस्ट करा लिया जाए।
और कल शाम को बृजभूषण जी ने एक बयान दिया कि भाई मैं नार्को टेस्ट के लिए तैयार हूँ। हमने तो पहले ही बोल दिया था कि भाई खिलाड़ी तैयार है, उनका नार्को टेस्ट करवाया जाए। और मैं मीडिया के माध्यम से यही बोलना चाहूँगा कि उनका नार्को, अगर वो रेडी है तो उनका नार्को टेस्ट करवाया जाए, माननीय सुप्रीम कोर्ट की निगरानी में हो और पूरा देश लाइव देखे उस चीज़ को कि उनसे क्या सवाल पूछे जा रहे हैं और क्या जो कंप्लेंट खिलाड़ियों ने दी है उनसे क्या सवाल पूछे जा रहे हैं।